Welcome, Gemini. This is Carolyn with Intuitive Enlightenment Tarot, here to do your timeless you versus them. What is your feelings on the matter? What is their feelings on the matter? It doesn't matter if you're in the relationship now or if it's a person that you have hold dear in your heart, in your mind, and you just a past person, even though you're with someone now. Or it could be something, just take it as it resonates, okay? So this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's timeless. Like I said, it'll play out when you need to see the reading. Your feelings versus their feelings. Cross watchers, you're welcome. If the roles are reversed here, just flip the script if this side sounds like your side and vice versa, okay? So we're going to cleanse the energies within myself as well as in the room, and we'll get started here, okay? Thank you, Gemini. Quick universal prayer for love, happiness, and abundance and prosperity for all beings in the universe. All right. Let's do this, Gemini. Let's find out what your feelings are, what their feelings are. We'll get a little bit of clarification and an angel answer. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the cards. I hear 3 shuffles. Just 3. Okay. And 3. All right, here we go. So I'm going to move this to the side here, their side, your side. What is it that my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus are feeling for that person, their person? What is their feelings on the matter with the person they are dealing with or having their heart and mind? Wow. Okay. All right, let's get some more. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is your feelings for your other person? For the person, what is your feelings on the matter? Okay, we need one more card for my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please hit the like, share, subscribe button. It does help with my algorithms, and I really appreciate it. Welcome, subscribers, new viewers, cross watchers. You're welcome. And again, thank you so much for the like, share, subscribe. It does help me keep doing what I'm doing. All right, so here we go. So on your side of things, what I have here, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, is that you're wanting a new beginning. After thought, reflection, working on your shadow side. It could be a Pisces that you're wanting a new beginning with. After having been solo for a while, you had to go independent, solo, focus on yourself for a while. But the energies are that you're ready for a new divine clarity and opportunity. This is enlightenment on the matter. So you have gotten new divine enlightenment on the matter, clarity, on something that you had to do some shadow work on, that kept you single, kept you focused on yourself, kept you focused on being independent, all right, when it comes to the matters of this person. But the Six of Wands, you feel successful. You feel like the opportunity to be successful with this person is upon you, okay? You feel like if you could speak your piece, if you get this off your chest, if you clear the air, that you can come out of conflict with them. The Seven of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy is usually when you're at a crossroads with something. But since you have gotten clarity in the matter, since you have been divinely dumped with some knowledge and clarity to help you through the shadow side, you're ready to be successful in this relationship with this person that you have on your mind. But you do have to clear the air. You do have to speak your piece a little bit. But yeah, you will be coming out of that conflict feeling of crossroads. You'll have enlightenment as to why the things are the way they are, what needed to be learned. You do feel like at this opportunity that there is no action being taken, but you're ready to take action. So this is a person that is action driven. Divine has given you a new opportunity, an action, divine, action, passion, adventure. But there is a lack of action being taken right now because of the emotional stability factor. Of feeling isolated and abandoned and left out in the cold. So this is what I'm seeing so far, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, okay? You got clarity, or you're getting clarity in a situation that you've been in the dark about. Could be with a Pisces, but because you have some shadow side work to do, you weren't ready, or you aren't ready if this is a person that you're dealing with now. You're so independent, Gemini. You're used to being propping yourself up, that you want to be successful, but you may have to clear the air or speak your piece in a matter to be able to come out of this conflict or being at a crossroads about something, okay? It could be that you just needed to get educated, clarified, knowledge, clarity on something that you're dealing with on the shadow side, so that you could come out of the crossroads and decide to commit in the matter. Okay. But so far, right now, there's no action, no opportunity being presented because of the emotional stability factor. Not quite in that place yet, but feeling isolated, abandoned, and left out in the cold, missing this person. Okay, your person. Let's see how your person feels, Gemini, on the matter, and then we'll get some clarity. All right. Okay. All right, so 4 shuffles. Oops, well, that card wanted to come out. Sorry, my cat is going to want to participate in this read. And look, these cards are just coming out without shuffles, without the 4 shuffles. They're just falling out. I'm just going to take them. Maybe that's why the 4 shuffles. Okay, so we need a couple more cards, and then we will call it what it is. All right, so let's see what we got so far, okay? So the person that you're dealing with is in the same place. They feel 5 of Wands. They feel like there's some inner conflict. You feel like you have to clear the air. The 5 of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, where you have to communicate something. There's something that you want to clear the air on. There's something that you need to speak the peace on. Something that you were working on the shadow side of things. You weren't quite in the know, and you're getting the know. Your person feels inner conflict. They feel like it's complicated. They don't want to deal with the competition, the arguing, bickering, and strife that it would take. They feel like you could be dealing with a Leo, but they do feel the total emotional fulfillment. They do feel like you would possibly be able to bring them, and that's what they're having conflict about, because they do feel that you make them feel, and I hear that song, "You Are My Sunshine." I don't know why I'm hearing that song, but "You My Only Sunshine." So I feel like your person is in conflict on whether, to reach out to this or to invest in it, because it could be a Leo you're dealing with, but they do feel the hesitancy. The 4 of Coins, this is the 4 of Coins about a resistance, keeping things close to your chest, not really wanting to invest in something because of fear of loss or rejection. I do have the card here but they have hope and faith, unless you're dealing with an Aquarius, because they do feel the chemistry with you. They feel like you could be the possible one to bring them total emotional fulfillment, but the factor of they have conflict and struggle, maybe y'all argued, or maybe with you clearing the air, I don't know, maybe they feel like you still are in an emotionally unbalanced place, and they're not really ready to step out there and get rejected again. Okay, is what I hear. They're not really willing to put that investment in there yet. They have hope and faith that one day it will. They are using the King of Swords, facts and logic. You could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Obviously, you have an Aquarius and a Leo card. But they're just waiting times out. They're feeling it out with the King of Swords energy. They're weighing the pros and cons, the facts and the logic about whether to reach out to you or to invest any more time in it. But they do think about you nonstop. This person can't let go of the situation. They do feel, like I said, intuitively, I feel like they feel, Gemini, that you brought them sunlight on a dark day. They feel like you could be the total emotional fulfillment that they're looking for. But they have conflict about putting themselves out there and investing themselves with you, because they're using a facts and logical base. They know that you're not ready, that you're in an independent mode. You're in an independent soul searching, working on your shadow side, looking for intuitiveness and clarity and divine knowledge being gifted to you about where you want to be, or whether you're ready. Because with the action being in the reverse and the Queen of Cups being in the reverse, you're not in the emotional place, or weren't in the emotional place to make this successful. To come out of conflict, you have to speak your piece, which would take you out of the crossroads about it. But they're not wanting to bicker and fight and be in conflict, so they're weighing their pros and cons and facts and logic, but they can't get over you. They can't leave you behind, but they're just waiting it out and having hope and faith that maybe at one time. I have the 10 of Wands in the reverse. They're feeling like they just don't want to put any more effort into it because it's overwhelming for them. Let me get one more card for the person that Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus is feeling for. And remember, the roles can be reversed. So if this sounds like your side and their side, flip the script if you have to. Yeah, okay. So yeah, So Gemini, while you realize that you're having to go solo because there's work that you have to do for yourself to work on the shadow side, on whether you feel intuitively clairvoyant or whether you feel that this is real. That's something that's inside yourself that you have to work on because it is the shadow side of yourself. Until then, you decided that you wanted to be independent, and just like a Gemini, independent, propping yourself up. You are very successful, and you feel the need to confront something, to speak your piece on something that you're coming out of conflict with. You're coming out of the crossroads. So whereas this is a person that doesn't know if they want to invest any more time or effort in something, this person here has made up their mind. Okay, but since there's no action being taken on your side or their side, and you're not really in an open and receiving, giving type of mood, you're in a soul searching mood, but you feel the isolation and the abandonment. Okay, whether they abandoned you because they couldn't stick it out while you had to work things out, but this person just didn't want the strife anymore. They didn't want the competition, the arguing. They do feel that you could be dealing with a Leo, but they did feel that you were their sunshine. But they're just not really willing to put any investment right now. Okay, but they have hope and faith and belief, unless you're dealing with an Aquarius. All right, but they're not able, and they're not willing to get. I mean, they can't leave it behind. They can't let it go. Okay, but until then, they're going to use the King of Swords energy to stay quiet, factual, logical, and participate only when you reach out to them. They're not going to make the effort to come towards you, because they just don't feel like the effort's worth it. It's too overwhelming, and as well as they feel nightmarish thinking about it, on how you're going to respond. Okay, so let's get your side of things and their side of things. Gemini, this is Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is your feelings in the matter? What's going on your side of things? What is the deep dive here? You came closer than anyone. So this person that you were dealing with came closer to anyone on touching and thawing out your heart, and you just feel a little having to do a little bit more deeper dive on yourself before you can fully give of yourself, is how I'm hearing it. Okay, but you let this person closer than anybody else. Okay, I left when I saw you with someone. So with this abandonment, left out in the cold, maybe this person you were dealing with just wasn't worth the effort to wait for you, put any investment. It was too much conflict. It was overwhelming. So maybe you saw them moving on, and that may have led to you feeling emotionally unbalanced. Like, see, I couldn't trust them anyway. And it could have been something innocent. It could have been somebody, their cousin, friend, a coworker that you saw them with, or it could have been something for real. Maybe you weren't giving the investment to them, and they didn't feel the effort was there anymore. But I hide behind material things. Okay, well, the Nine of Coins is someone that does hide behind their own wealth, their own independence. They don't need somebody to prop them up. They're focused on themselves, and there's nothing wrong with that. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy of putting yourself first, pampering yourself, spending your investment on yourself. Okay, and so you hide behind material things like, hey, I don't need you to provide for me. I can do it for myself. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with that, but maybe they just didn't feel like they were needed, and they just didn't want to fight for it anymore. Okay, I will wait for a sign from you. So there's no action being taken on your side. You're not in an emotional stability place because you're feeling isolated, abandoned, and left out in the cold. But you're in this place of, I'm gonna wait for you to make the first move, and they're saying, I'm not gonna make any action towards you. They're in the King of Swords, factual, logical, and saying, if it were, no, I'm not, I just don't have any faith in putting any investment. They're holding everything close to their chest too. Okay, let's get their feelings on their deep dive. Let's find out what the deep dive, what Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, this person is feeling about the matter. I have too much to lose. They're afraid of getting hurt. I have too much to lose. Then they also have, I would do it all again. All right, this is where the faith, the hope and the faith comes in. Unable to let you go. Okay, this is where that comes in. They're mixed signals, but they really want you. They feel like you're the person, the sunshine. I heard that song in my head, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. They're just afraid to get shot down again They have too much to lose the card is, I have too much to lose, and I'm gonna be in the king of swords, factual, logical. I'm not putting any more investment in it. I'll think about you and can't let go of you and have hope and faith. I would do it again, even though it was too much work and overwhelming, and I don't want to argue no more and have nightmares, but they would do it all over again. That's their true feelings, okay? That's their true feelings on the matter, Gemini, all right? And I hide my feelings. They're insecure. They're just as insecure as you were. So when you saw them with someone and you feel isolated and abandoned, they're feeling the same way. They can't even let go of you. They got the Five of Cups. I have trouble with intimacy. And I think that I have trouble with intimacy is that this person couldn't show you that darker or deeper side of them to where you would fully let them in. Okay? So that's what I have for you, Gemini. Let's go ahead and get an angel answer for clarity. Whatever it is that you have a question in your mind about, whatever you need to hear, and while I'm shuffling, ask your question, okay? And then I'm going to pull this card out. So whatever it is you deeply want to know about a situation, your feelings versus their feelings, this is the answer. No need to worry. It's no need to worry, okay? Much love to you, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If it resonates, claim it. Hit the like, share, subscribe button. If it doesn't, chuck it in the bucket. That is for some Geminis to hear. Much love to you. Stay safe and be good. Take care.